Hello and welcome to Faith, Hope, Love. It's your weekly podcast that talks about the Bible using teachings and stories and illustrations. This week we're talking about your authority. Now, last week we talked about the fact that you sit on Jesus' seat. But this week we want to know what is the implication of sitting on Jesus' seat. We'll start with the scripture and then I'll give you an analogy. Go back to Ephesians 1 verse 21 now. Okay, it says, remember we said last week that he was raised from the dead and made to sit right at his own right hand in the heavenly places. Well, 21 says, Ephesians 1:21, for he above all principalities. So Jesus was made to sit above all principalities, above all powers. I like the word all, by the way, not some principalities, all principalities. He above all principalities and powers and might and dominion and every name that is named in this world, but also in the world to come. I'm trying to count it, and has put all things under his feet and gave him to be the head over all things to the church. Wow, 8 things I believe I counted. Can I do that again? My goodness. For above all, he was made to sit above all principalities, all powers and might and dominion and every name that is named, not only in this world but in the world which is to come, and had put all things under his feet and gave him to be head of all things to the church. 8 things, all because of where he is sitting. Now remember, we saw in Ephesians 2 verse 5 that he has raised us up and made us sit together with him in the heavenly places. Since I sit on Jesus' seat now, that means I'm above all principalities and all power and all might and all dominion and every name that is named, not just in this world, but in that which is to come. And he has put all things under my feet. Can you think about that? Is that not mind-blowing? Can you just shut your eyes and think about the fact that he has put all things under your feet? Can you imagine the magnitude of authority you have just because you sit on Jesus' seat? Listen, he has given him a name that at that name every knee should bow, of things in heaven, things on earth, and things under the earth. Friends, the way you utilize your position as sitting on Jesus' seat is by using his name. Think about it. If you went into a kingdom and you saw a king sitting on a seat, that king says, according to King's XYZ's decree, A, B, and C should happen. Well, if that king goes away from the seat and says, you sit on that seat, all you need to do is repeat the same thing. According to King, so, and so, A, B, C should happen. And it will happen because you are sitting on the king's seat. He has made us kings and priests. And so we sit on his seat and we can legislate and we have exact powers as he has. For as he is, so are we in this world. That's all I have for you this week. Until next week, use the power. You are above all principalities, all powers, all dominion, every name that is named. That's all I have for you. Use it until next broadcast.